blackout because of the phone charge. But good morning, good morning, good morning, right? I was just on here and what I was looking at was the youth. There's rappers, little young rappers, and people coming together in little groups of young people that are on YouTube discussing what they think about what's happening with the industry, the name brands. Those are usually people who have contracts with them. What do they do to keep those contracts? They go through a lot of stuff. Okay, so basically, like when you out here, I feel like as long as we got some of these same old 100 motherfucking families and they funky ass brands, you know what I'm saying, around here, are we always gonna be up under a spell? Because of what are we really chasing? Like the Bible tells us not to chase money, but we know without money we dead. It ain't too much we can do without moving. We gotta move. Money moves. You know what I'm saying? So the kids are looking at the name brands, and I was just listening to them, and this one point just came out with spirit. It stopped me before I can even get through the video to come on here before it's lost. Um, and my translation of their translation, because see, they were going somewhere else global with the brand names, like, oh, y'all buy these brands, y'all put on spirit deity names or something like that, right? This is what they're guessing. What I've been thinking about is, what if all of these names have a special meaning behind them, like encrypted messages behind Levi? Because what is Levi? What does it mean? Levi. Okay, so, and then you got Nike. I mean, what do these words really mean in real life? And like Prince, when you play his record backwards, what was he really doing? Still speaking English. So again, it was like some type of broken English or whatever. It was just backwards on a particular record, right? And that's the thing. When you played it forward, it told you what it was, and people tried to say that he sold his soul to the devil, but he didn't. He died because somebody wanted to kill him for his fucking money. I mean, at some point, you just gotta realize people can be paid. Money will kill you if you don't have it. Like, it is something that we all need. And these people know it. So when they wrote this Bible put in there for people to be humbled, or to stay in a sense, to think that God will provide for you. Your prayers have been answered type of energy. You know what I'm saying? Because now things are coming through for you. Outside of that, God is punishing. Man, get the fuck out of here. These people been controlling people's atmosphere in our world since we've been here. I'ma say, I feel like those name brands have some type of encrypted message. Regardless to what video I was watching and what they were saying, I never heard them make an assumption like I'm making from what I heard. And that's why information through spirit is very deep and important. When spirit speak, it's spoken. And when it speaks and people hear what's been spoken, and then the numbers just fly up, that's how you know you have deity energy. When people start agreeing on certain things that just fly up, is either they're all, listen, the reason why they're even liking certain people online is because these people are talking about things that are already hot topics. They're just giving another point of view on it. I know that. Me, I'm ahead of time. Okay. And my energy reads shit that's probably, I don't know how to fuck far off. Bitch, I've been trying to catch up to my readings for a long time. So sometimes it's really far off and sometimes it's right there. And I be praying to God that he speeds it up. So something happens with alignment, which is what these kids were really talking about before they got on, something about the companies and deity clothes and these names. And they were saying that they feel that these people like Versace, Nike, whoever, the name branders, right? They're deities and they got the whole world under a spell. Once I heard that, I got the fuck off of it, right? Because I already had heard somebody say some shit like that already before. And it's probably true because how do they get us to come work for their things and their jobs? They were saying that the companies themselves is deities. So all of these little companies and shit is white people doing spells on America so they can have power and dominion over this place. And ain't nobody got time for that shit. You little bitch in the back of me was one of the main sorcerers, probably in Michigan or some shit. I don't really give a fuck who this little runny ass bitch was. I'm telling you, the spiritual realm about to fuck you up. Even more so now, my dear. Yes, you wanted to bring destruction. Y'all want to play with the deities and shit. They your pets and shit. They finna fuck you up, bitch. Cause see, whatever you suggested that you can give or deliver to them, when it's not delivered unto them, something has to be sacrificed. And they know this. So this is why they continue and continue. Push them out, squirt them out. We have to kill them, push them out. We need them to die now. So if they have spiritual people on your life or like I'm online being fought. You feel me? And they say, for instance, these people just be like, get the fuck out. And you don't have a safety blanket after that. Where are you going? They can kill you spiritually. They can just have one of those demonic things they already got up under possession. It jumps. It jumps according to falling. And it's not by touch. It's just some type of energy that will just fuck you up while you out there. And it's weird because they will drop a lot of people off in certain areas too and leave them there. Them people ain't never been, you can see. It's a lot of people come here, they make the wrong turns in this motherfucker, they scared. Thank you so much. And now that's why they flushing us out. They didn't like how they came through here and it was so creepy. It's creepy in Detroit in certain areas. And it's creepy everywhere the fuck now. Because what have they done to this place? They calling people zombies. Bitch, to say, if that's the case, then y'all doing voodoo. Because you seen Serpent Over the Rainbow, right? Yeah, they spit that shit on you. You still alive, but you dead. And it was like with a certain amount of whatever the shit they spit on you, they still can control you. But you really under the control. It was like some stupid shit in the video. And that's what they be doing to people online. So, um, I don't care nothing about them people's ideas of what they talking about. I really don't. I do appreciate the suggestion, like I like the suggestions, but I don't send people to demonic, you feel me, demonic sites and shit. So I'm gonna have to hide that. I don't send people to demonic sites or to sites that got me watching something and then I don't do it. So, people whoever saw it, that's up to you. You're a grown person, but I'm not going to suggest that you go on clicking on any damn site. These could be viruses. We're on a live stream. I don't know where you from, but you might not be trying to be funny. I'm not either. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to protect my community. This is my community, and I am talking about things and views of the world and things that may affect other people if I give them the wrong information or something that can latch them on to some more shit that I'm gonna be on here cussing about, bitch. So no, I ain't trying to be funny, but don't do that shit. No, if you gonna be on my channel, okay? I do get it. In your spare downtime, that's what you want to do. You feel like you grown, you can handle shit out here. You just got it. You gonna do what you gotta do. I don't even get the exposure. I don't. I don't even expose myself. So this is some of the stuff that I talk about because it comes to me or I run past some stuff. And I do get it. I might unblock that and look at it and be like, let me check this. Because I know I'm one of the people who feel like I can't handle a lot of stuff, and I have been because there's been things right in my face. Like, these things are really bold, and when they take something from you, they're snickling, they're laughing, they're goofy with it. They think they won something, and ultimately, if they asked for this person's life, and you're still laughing at little things that they're doing to the person, and they're never getting this person, something's never getting this person delivered, as far as being slaughtered in the spiritual realm, they gonna come collect some shit from your ass. Okay. Like they may have come over here and saw that, my brother was doing some shit to like set up something where, you know, he could be with his family or some shit and help motherfuckers out. Who knows? I saw that type of hustler mentality on him. Toast, toast. Okay. He had to be a decent guy from what he was in and what he was living in. He had to be a hell of a provider. Okay. Um, he literally made ways. You feel me? From what he come from what I know we from, he was an Uncle Melvin revisiting here. And he wasn't no drug addict or nothing. That nigga was just another drug dealer or some shit. And I'm just looking at him like, you look like dad, nigga. You black as fuck, but so is your mama. So, I can't be mad at that, right? So I'm just looking at him like, yeah, you look like dad, like a motherfucker. So I'm laughing because he really don't know what that nigga looked like. He was too young or something. And if he had anything, it was pictures of him. But this nigga was like 6'2", when he's tall. Just one of them showboating ass niggas they used to call back in the day a fly ass nigga who wear his collar open. And this is how they talked. You understand? So that's how they described him. This nigga keep a job. He keep all the bitches. And like he was some type of pimp or some shit out here. Always with some white ass girl. Like I was shocked that he got with some black lady because I remember him. Why? I was always around him and was never told the motherfucker was my daddy till I was about 8 years old. And then I understood why. Cause he was some type of pimp. Oh niggas just rolling up over no bitch's house and they getting it in any kind of condition with these females and they just leaving after that. That nigga was a pimp or some shit. And he had a job. And when he finally settled down, because my grandmama used to have furs and shit, I don't know what the fuck these niggas was on some bullshit when I was coming up. Them people was something else, okay? So I'm like, no wonder these bitches was fucking my daddy. And then I met him. And I said, somebody wanted you dead, huh? You was over there messing with that pimp's hoe. Now let me stop. But it's too much in the world and people ideas take them somewhere. So I guess these people wanted to fashion themselves after the Mac and, stuff like that. I can remember my grandma having furs. Like, Miss Scott had furs, bitch. I went to an apartment of hers with his because this one they just let it out the bag. This nigga was my dad. And he was like, I just was waiting on them to tell you. I told him to tell you. I'm like, bitch, I'm glad they didn't. I'm kind of scared of you. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why you banging your head on it? Your grandma, not my grandma. Who the fuck is Geraldine? So I was just like, had so many questions in my head that would just be running through my head. And then if I never asked them, because when I was a kid, I never asked questions, they would just all pile up in my head, my questions, right? And I would leave them bitches on pause, like left them on red. It's like somebody asked me a question and I never answered it, but I always kept the answers in my head or some shit, right? So in my head, I was asking these questions to these people, but they soon after a while through the years, they gave me all the answers I needed. Eventually, those words disappeared, but every time I saw them, all of those questions popped up in my head again, and I never asked those questions. People answered a lot of questions to me after a while, um, and the dysfunction of a person comes from whatever they went through when they were a child. My father was very dysfunctional. He had probably some type of abandonment issues. It wasn't really mental. He wasn't that good of a fighter. He was more of a flashy talker. He probably beat on women. I wasn't proud of that because my mama had two black eyes and got her ass whooped by this nigga. And then there was women in the family that thought it was cool to just fuck with this nigga too. So not only on top of that did my mama have energies from this nigga, she got her nasty ass sisters and shit, pussy juice and whatever fucking deities. They got husbands and boyfriends, one fucking all type of husbands and shit. Bitch, kiss that ass. These energies are not nothing to play with, but this is how easily they transfer in the spiritual realm. This is why God said, do not defile your bedroom. You do not know what's on them people when you see them. I be knowing. I've been knowing. And I've been saying that line for as long as I've been here. And somebody asked me one day, why you always I just be knowing shit. But then have a good day and I'll walk away from your ass real quick. You'll be at a bus stop or some shit, but it told you some shit you was not waiting. You did not know you was gonna hear that. And I'll just do it, I'll let it out. Like, why you telling me about this person? And it'll be something really, really strong on me to just urge me to start talking to certain people. I'll be like, bitch, I fight it though. And then I'll hear later on down the line, a day or something later, and the news will be like somebody in that same area you was just in got killed like a motherfucker, got mauled, robbed, or some shit like that. And that shit was fucking me up that I wasn't saying certain shit. So I started talking. If I felt really strongly towards people, and or I have told or expressed something very strong, because in reality, I'm really a calm, rational thinking person. I have a peculiar personality. I'm not like everybody, and none of us really are. No two people are exactly alike. So that's what people not understanding. If no two people are exactly alike, that means nobody here is the same at all. So with those sayings and them lines being exactly true, I'm standing at the bus stop. I'm wherever I'm at, I'm driving, I'm Ubering, or whatever God is giving me to do out in this world to be out there with you. These people don't like that I save lives. They say this bitch come down here and she shut the devil down. If we move in energy that's in if we move in energy that's in negative form, anything that's lies will be exposed while I'm around. Shit will get cleaned up and fixed and put back in order. I don't know what the fuck that is. I've been received the name purifier about myself years ago. And I was just like, bitch, what the fuck? I was fucking super black purifier hero. Like I had jokes like a motherfucker, like this gotta be some goofy shit. So I'm in this bitch in my room, like, man, I wish my hand worked, bitch. I'd be writing all type of shit down because I'm used to writing shit for real. Kids constantly suggesting, use your phone. I'm looking at that bitch like it's a foreign object. Like, bitch, I don't want to do that shit. I looked at it several times and like, bitch, how can this motherfucker make me some money? This motherfucker said, well, you can do anything online, get you a website. I'm like, show me how to build a site. He know if he'd have showed me how to build that fucking website, I would be on here with all type of shit selling it right now, bitch. They would have gave me one of them cards, bitch, and I would have been buying shit on eBay just to flip it. That's how resourceful I am. I use the word arbitraging for shopping for the channel. So it's not like I don't know that there's other itinerary out here for us to grab a hold of to make ourselves money. There's other tools that people can safely and legitly do online through AI tools or what have you. You can put models up with AI tools that fashion your clothes and model your clothes for you if you're that smooth, and that's where they're going to go with that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Your particular brand can go on this model type of, it's cool, but if not, get on it, bitch, type of shit. But to get back to them boys, I really didn't want to be. I didn't want to stay around it because sometimes when you talk about it, that energy will try to pull something in, and you got to be really careful. So sometimes I'll come away from what I'm saying, so the demonic motherfuckers want to throw spell work. Bitch, go sit your ass down. Somebody gonna get these hoes 2 shots to the head. Fuck the body, hoe. We make it show you dead around this motherfucker spiritually. You better wake up, because that's how the body do fall without it. Okay. So make sure you're connected mentally. Okay. So you can rise up spiritually. Energetically, you can't rise if like in nothing. If you tapped out energetically in your energy, and somebody's done something energetically to disrupt like your thought pattern, which way to walk or go, or when to turn here, say yes or no. So these what I was getting from, because my brain keep hearing something like Levi, Nike, all these brands, Versace, Gucci, whoever. Some brands been around forever. Why though? Shut up, these people are doing spell work, voodoo, to appease in every way to your liking. They do spell work over their businesses, bitch. They go to the candle shop I go to, bitch. And I've been knowing them people not as long as my family have that work with the motherfuckers, but I've known them. I've seen them, and I know where they are. And that's only because a motherfucker knew them in the first place. But so many people knew these people. I still advertise them because I've always felt like he was a good businessman. I don't know what else he did behind the scenes, and there was some speculation that there was some things that was going on because of that green. For the love of money, what they gonna do to your mama pocketbook, bitch? They gonna tear that bitch down in any kind of way. I don't know which pocketbook you talking about, bitch. But we don't never know where the energy is gonna lay. So this is what's happening with these businesses to me. I feel like those names are different, have different type of meanings behind them. You put all the words together as some type of spell over that industry. Like I feel like all these name brands are part of those 100 families that have the major spell over America. To style in my clothes, you look good. I'm a high name brand. I've been around for, and why are you even there, bitch? Still, why ain't nobody ever took? Or why the name's still there and it's just being passed down? Cause somebody branded they fucking family name in this bitch, and they to put a spell over these motherfucking people. Like I told that little bitch in the back of me, I'm going up higher. See now, bitch, I'm in your Akasha records, but God gave me free leeway. You wasn't gonna have shit, you little dirty motherfucker. This bitch is like a tick on a dog's back. I'm serious. I can't stand this thing, whatever it is. And God doesn't like demons, for real. I know I don't like them. I ain't asking for them to be around. So, bitch, get the fuck from around me, bitch. Middle fingers up. You know what I'm saying? This could be a family member, a friend, a soulmate. I don't know who the fuck it is, but it's somebody really trying to be really, really close to somebody. I'm like, bitch, damn, you so close, bitch. I see your Akasha records. Hey, just get the fuck from over here spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Playing from around me, bitch. I see your shit. You probably don't see none of mine. You still trying to get in it. The whole time you trying to break in my shit, I'm already in. Compartment open. Bitch, keep playing. I'ma pull something out on your ass. You gonna have something, all right. Let me stop talking. These bitches is dumb. They dumb when they play with them fucking spell work. They come on the channel and you feel something fuzzy, and then God just starts showing shit to you. That's when you know you clairvoyant. That's when you know. But I ain't showing. It ain't nothing. I'm just being shown. It's a real. I don't know. I don't know how to explain my gift. I never knew, because I wasn't trying to tap into it. And then one day, like, the little boy who got bit by a spider and became Spider-Man, I had some senses, you feel me, that I started listening to and paying attention to, and started feeling through, and started seeing which one was higher in senses. Like, I knew people was telling me, like, family members was to be, that was not really going. They were going to church, okay. And I don't. She used to say a lot of stuff. We just thought like, yeah, we gonna keep praying for her. So nobody really ever took this person seriously, right? I did. I took seriously that I didn't want her to have no mental illness, okay? Because I was always playing. I am a jokester that they want to kill with like really, really keen senses in the spiritual world. So before my brain forgets about it, okay, which I doubt it because it's on my mind, but these it's perplexed, and I don't want to. I like to simplify in my head before I give people things, so I'll push it off instead of saying it right away, so it'll come out exactly how you should, or like you can quickly understand and or explain to somebody else again. When I open up things for people, I like to simplify things. This is how I learned in math. Breaking down the problem really opens it up, you know. So I got a little Terrence Howard touch too. So I've been advertising him, Shavi Zane. I used to advertise the tarot card people, but they literally have a problem with people saying stuff about them, you know. They think you're trying to get clout off of them or come up, and it's like that's what had been being said. So one day I saw a video, and a couple of them this one day just kept saying that. And I guess it was because I was advertising on my Facebook page how I like the comedy behind them. They might be somebody you might be interested in, and why did I choose them? So I put a line up that, okay, I was watching them, and this is what was said, and it might entice somebody else to go pick up on their page. I felt like that's how black people should. It's just advertising another person, and that was something I was already doing with businesses and stuff before I even started watching tarot, because I have not always watched tarot or advertised it. And if I had, I probably would have been advertising it sooner, you know, but I wasn't. If you actually looked at my Facebook page, I had just really started. So it was a couple of people that I was watching, and I thought that they were funny or whatever, and that was it. You know, I said something about them probably once, and then I would move on to others. I went through quite a few people. So I didn't watch certain people every day, because when I first got on there, I was only watching one person for a year. And I think this bitch was in my energy deep trying to figure out who I was. This bitch was a Leo too. And it's like, bitch, I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't have no similarities to you, and I was never trying to be you. I don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? But I had been watching her because I thought she was funny or something. You know, well, it was just like it was something I was getting used to. I think one of my kids suggested her or something, and I just started looking at her like, okay, you know. So when something wasn't on TV, I'd turn on my phone on YouTube and watch her, and I was getting a couple of laughs. So I started doing her a little bit more regularly, to where she became a regular for like, she was the only one I was watching for like a year. And I don't think I did anything like this person. I never did, you know. I was already my person, my own self. And I don't know who this bitch was, or who these demonic ass feel possessed want to be some type of tarot card readers when they are tied to the military. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, I don't know. I definitely have ties to the military, and that's real life. Um, and it has been before my first husband was even married. I was already with him, you know what I'm saying, before the motherfucker went into the military. So I was the only one who really took access to him while he was there. Um, I don't know why others didn't. I saw things in him. He had a lot of potential, but it needed to be guided in a different way in order for he could have made something, but he just kept trying to be the world, and I don't do the world's way. You know what I'm saying? I don't have their world view, you know. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to be world renowned or anything. I just felt like the world, we are the world, you know. This is why music is a big thing for me, because if you listen to the messages in the music, you'll understand a lot of people and why they feel strongly about music. Is even, it has spells on it. You understand? But and it delivers you a false sense of like what humanity is really like. And they're creating demons out of the music. So it's a whole nother flushed way where it's just taking your kids. It's killing them. I don't know if what's her name got on some contacts, and this is no jokes. You know what I'm saying? I don't even fuck around with them for real. But what's her name? It'll come to me. But she got like jaundice in her eyes, and that's like liver problems. She drinks too much. She's not taking care of herself or something, and she probably don't feel real good. You know, um, you only get one of those. Spirit guides and assistants. I gotta cleanse. You only get a liver child, you know. And I don't think this person will stop their lifestyle. We just got her as a rapper too. When I talk about these people like Beyonce and them, I have a soft spot for these people. I've been here with them about as long as they have been. I'm about as old as them. I don't attach to them like I know them. I looked them up. I got every word. You know what I'm saying? It's more so like you've watched their career. You've followed them too, from the changes or whatever they've gone through or what have you. And we had Beyonce when she was just a girl. You know, we had Jay-Z when he was just a boy. Him and Dame. We wanted to see that happen because a lot of us wanted to know that friends, companies, and stuff like that that build up like boys to men, you know, that they actually can stay around and be friends and hold those relationships like that. Even in the bad boy, we was looking for it in Puff, baby. We wanted it to be so there. We did. We heard a lot of stuff because we love big. We love big music, nigga. The big music get niggas up and want to go to work, and you know it wakes people up. The messages in those music. So it's some type of it's a movement, it's a spirit in music, and it's been with our people backdating for years. They're using backdoor deities though to mess with innocence, and that's what's about to fuck us all up spiritually here. God has us about to collide into something outer space that's about to kill everything here, bro. Everything. So they're building houses up underground in coordinates about what's out in the sky and out in our atmosphere that people don't even know is there unless you waking them up. Okay. So we're telling our governments, bitch, we don't want to follow none of y'all shit no more. Leave us the fuck alone. We already dying here, and y'all motherfuckers still trying to push us and shove us around like we some drones or something. Give everybody some money and let motherfuckers go. We got viruses killing us. People ain't lived or tasted a piece of a meal or something that they wanted to do, and really tell them the truth. You can keep anarchy down by just giving them money and telling them the truth. I didn't say you do it in an orderly fashion. You tell people we're going to give every household for every adult that wants a vehicle, that has a license or has obtained a vehicle license thus far, or in the system right now, about to obtain a license. They'll give them a car, make out some type of itinerary. I don't know. I'm serious. I'm serious as fuck. Cause if the world about to end like that on us, I'm not about to go do no damn work. That's why these bitches mad. Bitch, I just want to take my money, spend it on me, and fuck everything else. Bitches getting BBLs, but they not realizing like they're killing themselves. And that's why these people are out here venturing on to the other planets, trying to find other life beings, the other planets to live on because they know this one about to be gone. In a matter of some years, though, it's going about as long as a term of presidency, and these bitches still trying to. That's why Kamala acting how she acting. She know the truth. It's then drove these people crazy. They trying to hold their rounds and rankings because they don't want to cause anarchy. She just laughing through because it's making everybody hysterical. Like seriously, And when you know the truth, you either are complacent with what you've learned here about human life and you've accepted some things with yourself and others around you and or your government, and you've prepared your mind for the end, you know. And I believe that they could have changed the direction if they changed their energy. I feel like the planet is gravitating towards death on purpose because of the energy that's really beaming off of this thing. Okay. So they may have always known this, and we probably didn't. So the aliens keep coming down like, y'all ain't got long. Y'all better do something. What are y'all going to do? Or maybe they've been faking for the longest, and they've always been some other type of species down here fucking with us. That's why they gave us the Bible to tell us, like, y'all not alone. There's shit everywhere. Be afraid. If only you knew type of movies and shit. But they love y'all. They want to save y'all. They know y'all feeble and y'all not like them. That's why we be having them aliens versus, predators and demons and angels and demons and stuff like that, because we're not alone. We're not. But humans get scared of things that they don't understand. So they fear that we would fear. And there are some people who probably could stop this, but they haven't told them who they are. They haven't activated them. They've been showing them movies like with the black guy in it, Chadwick Boseman. They've been showing them shit like that, and like, watch this movie. This is who you really are, and you the Black Power Ranger and shit, bitch. And you don't know that you have those secret powers. So now back to this encryption, just because now I have what I feel like I want to say about that. I feel these names, if you put these names together, they all have a meaning. Like my name, you look it up, it has a meaning. So Levi has a meaning, not just a name meaning, but just with that name meaning. If I go behind all these different companies if I put them on, and these are just clothes right here. Those are clothes, brand shoes, things we put on our body. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. All of these people are fucked up though. I told you, Farrakhan told y'all these motherfuckers are demons, bitch. We not playing with y'all. He don't fuck with those people. And it's a reason why. Lady, I went to a job and I had to be there with this fucking redhead who looked like she was from Texas, some goddamn where. I don't know where this crazy ass bitch was from. But she really had a problem with me. And every time I saw her, I spoke to her, and I just realized one day that I wasn't on my earpiece or wasn't on my phone, that she didn't speak back. And I said, damn, has she been doing this the whole time? And I just been on my phone smiling at motherfuckers like, hey, and thinking they speaking back, but they really ain't saying shit to me. I wasn't really even looking at their face for a response at first, like it was just one of those, I was in the matrix or something. And then I just noticed one day the hallways got silent. And I'm walking through this bitch because I had to hurry up because of something I had to do in the office. I had to utilize the office for paper copies and faxing over my paperwork to the high school of what my food tips was, just my paperwork for the day. And, I had to fight for in and out. I had a big responsibility at the school. I mean, I was responsible for not making sure them kids don't get sick. Food temps would make a kid sick quick. They puke it up everywhere. So one time it did happen. I was like, I hope it wasn't my day. Was no, Miss Tony, you're beautiful. You make sure our food is done and it's good and tasty. And they were happy that I was there. That they actually had somebody in the kitchen that cared about the job. So I don't know why they fuck with people when it come to energy. That's all you should be thinking about. I shouldn't have to come to a job and feel like I got robbed. And it ain't nothing but some kids there. That atmosphere should be clear of anything else that's there. Innocence is there, bitch. Get your ass back in the cage, you hoe ass bitch. If you gotta bring racism into it, who the fuck do you think you are? So spiritually, bro, my ancestors got this bitch on lock. Fuck all them hoes. You sitting behind my head doing shit, bitches shaking chicken heads, fucking with my Kanunga water, doing all type of little weird ass shit. Bitch, I ain't letting shit go. Fuck you hoes. I'm gonna make sure every energy that I felt in that car whenever these people were doing these things to me or around me, that my spirit guides and my ancestors make sure they never come in contact with me again, not even on the internet. Bitch, you will be deleted. You not understand, things will go very wrong in your life. So no, I don't play with people. If you get around with me, you have to do the right fucking thing. Ding. It's just that with me. I'm very, very, very meticulous about how I keep my home. Yeah, I'm handicapped. I spend a lot of time on it too, but it still gets done. And all the better with my meals, I can take my time. I love preparing dinner. I had 7 kids. So I don't know who lied on me or what lie was told. But sit your nasty ass down. You ain't getting no gold out of that lie, bitch. You probably about to get some silver though behind some bars because you locked up already in the spiritual realm. You already fucked up in the spiritual realm. I told you when people do shit to me, I tell them not to. Even if you think it, get that out your head quick. Rebuke and get the fuck away from me with that shit. It's a reason why I tell people that. That's what happened to my brother. He started saying some crazy ass shit to me. And I was just like, nigga, and I said some shit to him. But the shit he said to me was even worse, bitch. You want me to what? Wow. All right, nigga. Yeah. So our words are very powerful, but our thoughts are too. And when those two intended together come together, that shit can erase some shit. So all we was doing was taking shots at each other, killing each other with what we felt, what we thought, and what we had been doing to each other. We were killing each other with intent in our energies to kill, even if it didn't come from us. We sent them other deities, and they would be attached with them, and they would take their ass up out of here like ghosts, and pull and drag their ass right up out of here. Yes, and they know it. So the church people get together and start praying on people they think demons until God be like, this one covered. Bitch, get your hands, do not touch, bend them back, take your motherfucking property and your fucking everything if you want to keep attacking that one. They don't like it. They don't like it. But see, you was already warned. And why are you being warned by God? How is this even affecting you? Exactly. Bitches ain't no motherfucking real. These false prophets, my baby. Trying to be the right ones, trying to be the ones to be seen. They want to be, I want to be the one. I don't even give a fuck about it being anything but me. You know what I'm saying? What else am I supposed to be, want to be at this point in time, at this point in my life? It's no aspiring nowhere when most of them are clouded in judgment in the spiritual realm of which way they headed because they've been faced in the physical realm with money and judgment. And if they didn't choose correctly, now justice is being served somewhere that they ass just wasn't. And spiritually, they fucked up. Their minds is not there. They wasn't there. They wasn't even in their body when they did that. You understand? Their asses wasn't even there. But that's because they spiritually wasn't connected. They'd go to jail and be like, I don't even know what happened. Something happened. This person said, next thing I know, they reached for me and I was doing some shit and fucking them up. Which is why Bruce Lee couldn't be around here much longer. People were going to start trying to try him. He was going to have to fuck some people up. It was a lot of people who used to do shit still. Like he got ridiculed like black people here. That's what a lot of people don't understand. Prejudice and racism go back dated. They won't tell you that them white motherfuckers didn't want them. They ain't want him with that white girl. It's all crazy. They got my Laura Lee. Oh, Don. I don't know. I'm talking shit, but still, no, not that part. That part is real. They racist on all. They was racist on all planes, bitch. They looked at them like, Who are you to come in here and get our woman? I mean, they smoothed over after they realized he had money and he was gonna take care of her. So they like, ooh, that became interesting to the white lady. Ooh, I got money. I get to buy things. And child, they been trying to steal any motherfucking star that got money. If you got money, bitches gonna flock to you. They just gonna pop up out of nowhere, my nigga. If you look like you got money nowadays, they just gonna pop up out of nowhere. Y'all don't get it. They've made money a god here, and they've made it a necessity for everybody to obtain. But who do they have not obtaining this money? Think about it. And who gotta struggle harder for it? Who not being treated right? At least men get paid men fair. But does white men get paid more than black men here? Damn. I know white woman get paid more than black woman here. Cause India Ari let that out the bag, bitch. See, y'all literally got me fucked up. So I don't know why y'all keep trying to hold on to their systems, keep voting, man. Let them motherfuckers vote for themselves. Fuck them people. It's like they should just give us passports and tell us to get the fuck out. Don't be trying to kill me for your demons because you want to have some power and take over. America want to be something bigger than what they are. And the problem is they trying to say it's us when they really using us for sacrifice on our own land. They're sacrificing us back to our own ancestors like we did some. So God is about to fuck this bitches up in the second coming. You not hearing. He gotta come back here to look put it down on it. It's like they trying to pull that shit in. But it's like we're out in the planets. It's like why are we aligned with something that's about to kill and destroy us out in the atmosphere? We can't, it's so dark out there. They said that shit there, bro. And it's almost like it's no way of steering the world around it, over it. Something would have to happen. Like, why y'all think they made Armageddon with Bruce Willis? And they told these people like that movie is letting you know that this is so far off. But they'll tell you if you watch like HBO specials why we made this movie. Man is really worried about civilization and the real reason why they making these bitches for real. The banks may as well put it down, bitch. You may as well just give everybody money, bitch. Y'all are crazy or something. These people are fit to die. We're all gone. You ain't got no money either, bitch, to get to the sky out there. They probably raising the prices now as we speak. And they damn sure don't want none of us out there with their racist ass. They not even telling you who you are. They told you to go figure it out. And if you claim indigenous, they just gonna say you've been signing black African American all this time with us. Until one day I put on my application, man, fuck y'all. I'm indigenous. Am I Indian? Yes, bitch. You feel me? No, I'm not a Chica, motherfucker. I am an Indian, motherfucker. Some type of Indian. And they were breeded, branded. They was a real Indian before. The Indians were really black, my baby. There was branches of them. They were different. They changed features, but if you go back to the old one, them motherfuckers had big ass noses. All that slender shit came in when they started fucking with them white people. The white people was fucking us, man. So stop with that shit. Y'all know y'all like them goddamn big ass Indian dicks. This is just crazy. These bitches will kill you here over there. You're not gonna lie to me, white bitch. Yo, people fucked our people and then tried to steal our name and our land and shit because these hoes wanted to take over the money. They wanted to take over the land. So they must have sent one of these bitches in there or she got disowned because he was like, touch it. And she did. And nigga, I don't know. And she was hooked ever since. I don't know. But she got one of them Indians and got fucked up. And then we got fucked up because of that shit. Now we got these motherfuckers around because I watched how the Indian changed. Even from when you was a kid watching that shit, you could look at the nose and the features. They were different. And there were different tribes and shit around these areas. So they just been trying to lie to people. Them hoes ain't no Indians. They are Indian because your grandmama was a hoe, bitch. Your ancestor was a hoe. She just like Indian dick, bitch. Let's just get that in. Cause my people are indigenous. My daddy was indigenous too. He was just darker. He had nigga hair though, so I'm thinking he was really African. Cause my hair is way thicker than my mama's, you know. And then my sister hair was like my mama and her daddy hair. They people, you know, features in their texture of hair. I could tell that my daddy hair was thicker because of how mine's came out. But say my daddy had a different texture of hair and it was a little bit softer, my hair probably would have been way more manageable. Okay, but it's thick, you know. My hair is really thick and it's pretty. It gets stretchy. It's really a nice little grade, but you know, you have to keep maintenance on it. And like anybody else hair, you know, it can be tamed, but I don't put the chemicals because of what's going on with my face now. I permed my hair a lot. I literally used to, and we called it a perm, not a relaxer, you know, but that's what it was to us, a perm. We didn't want to call it relaxer. And when people, oh, okay, so you relaxed your hair. It's not curly tight. Okay, I get it. You release that curl, release that demon in your curl pattern, bitch. So I literally could have whatever because of all the products and stuff that I've used, all of the stuff that I've eaten as a kid. Most of it, I'm glad it was fruit. I'm glad it was fruit. Now, I'm glad my mom chose to not let us buy candies and drink pop and stuff like that. After a while, when we became teenagers, we drank a lot of soda. And we had to tell her, okay, we gonna buy some juice or something, bitch. You keep getting all these. She used to get acne bad, but she liked drinking soda. And she stopped drinking. Like her thing was a Pepsi, a pack of Cools, and a Snickers or some shit, from what I can remember. That was her thing. And yeah, she loved the soda pop, which they're trying to ban now. They're trying to ban our products, dog. We about to be a broke ass country. Why they out here fucking with me? But nah, I know Americans, we bounce back all the time through technology. We got a lot of geeks. But see, they get a lot of, I mean, white boys put us on the map in a lot of ways here in America, okay? And period, as a culture, I feel white do good, but they stole everything from everywhere. They make sure that they get the best of the technology or they get the first everything before we get to it, but because they know when we get to it, we really gonna open it up and figure it out. They may be told what this is, you know, through other countries because we really don't be making up shit here. I don't think that they are creators. I think they steal from other creators all over the world, you know. This is what they do. They are savages. They steal everything from you. Now they stealing through technology. I don't know. I don't. I really. Our top scientists are what colors? I mean, our inventors. The inventors usually are the scientists to me. How did you invent that? You had to know technology. You had to know science. You had to know measurements. You had to know math. You had to know all type of stuff to build that. To even, how did you even arise to that path to take that? I'm just saying, a lot of people not understanding the energy here. I want to go back. And the reason why I'm talking about all of this, it ties into these people and our spirit. If you think about anything I've said here, just being on here, even the jokes, they tie into it. And they use us as guinea pigs for their items that they sell because they're the inventors. Man, Levi, I've been putting the same color blue and the same jeans on the shelf. They just tapping the name on tacking the name on the back of that bitch and writing it out in taxes. Our tax systems are flawed for those who are in certain tax brackets. They've been keeping themselves ahead of everybody and they've been fraudulent this whole time. It's a whole family system. It's a family system. All of them bitches is working together. Man, fuck them people. I'm trying to tell you, we are the people. Fuck that hunting family shit. Y'all motherfuckers about to get bent over in spell work. These people are about to get bent over backwards in spell work. Some people are just going to be coming up dead. It's a lot of stars and gatekeepers that's falling off now in certain places. They're older ones. There are older ones, but there are some newer ones too that ain't that old, but they kind of old. They ass gotta go too. So spiritually, they being picked off. And the reason why I think I'm feeling these energies is because of like people like Michael Jackson, Prince, and Whitney Houston, and the spirits that are dead. Even Isaac Hayes ain't even here. You know what I'm saying? And there's energy that floats around me with Barry White for some reason. I don't know what would be my first, my last. I don't know why. My everything. God. I was gonna make a whole nigga. I was about to have a whole chorus behind that shit. You about to hear me sing a whole song like I was in Sister Act 2. I done made it up or something. Seriously. So, but even from that movie, that was a okay movie to a lot of people, but Lauryn Hill made it great. Her and Tanya Blunt and other various artists that were in there. There was rappers new upcoming that was trying to possibly get broke off, and they wasn't doing any breaking off. They were literally breaking you off. They was taking your career and said, "Nah, that shit ain't going nowhere. We don't think you got that for what they were trying to build." And that shit is crazy. Like everybody had talent. They didn't let this talent come through. They became a blockage because they want all the attention to be on them. So this nigga just taking your money. He's giving you so much that he signed that contract for. And then after that contract, he's not giving you no more if he's giving you any of it. From my understanding, he was taking money right off the top at signing. Is what I'm hearing. I don't know. These people are not good. And all of the name brands are about to fail with this person. They're losing their company, their contracts. Um, they're losing all of this stuff. But it is just stuff. But this dude had been surrounded by like whatever this flashiness is, this money, this big ego, this idealistic thing, and you just this big ass. And it's definitely about to come crashing down. Somebody has been avoiding jail for a long time. There are some things they cannot fight. When you allow the devil to set you up past ego, which is why they trying to abandon footage on phones by making AI tools look like somebody extended that or somebody did this because they want to keep this lies up as long as they can. How are we to defend ourselves? And we sat there and watched my man die to death. They choked the fuck out the life out of this nigga. Why would I want to put some AI tools in and do anything to a video like that already? A man lost his life for no fucking reason. Chauvin, fuck about you crazy ass motherfucking cops. Some of you bitches we need justice. We need justice, bitch. What are you talking about? It's innocent people out here being targeted in this account. These people still trying to put fucking tickets and bother people. Man, leave these people alone. Get y'all ass out of here. What is wrong with these motherfuckers for real? What is wrong with them? We are all about to die, bitch. Okay. And we don't need no more. We don't need your strongholds. We don't need your chains. We don't need you pushing us down. They feel like if they kill some more people, they just gonna push it over into a darkness. You know what I'm saying? And they're pushing right now. They're pushing heavy. So without people changing their energy, without people putting their faith in God and really waking up and opening up to the spirit that is above us, not below us or here with us, because we all learned that there is a God. You don't put your hope in man. I don't care if that Bible was written up for or against us. I've been going by it and I feel like I've been just fine here. Maybe not always with my choices. I feel like even my choices should not have been bad. That person shouldn't have been doing that. And now punishment. Judgment is here. There's a lot of shit people have lost and are losing because they're not putting shit in God's hands and moving it, moving clearly over. Not going to a voodoo, bitch. That's not putting it in God's hands. Yeah, that shit go back to you. And you lose more. Even sometimes your life, you crazy ass bitch. I ain't going nowhere. You can suck cocks in hell hole. Like your name was Courtney Cox, bitch. I don't really know her, but hello, you know. Seriously, I say names that just rhyme with shit. I could have said Deborah, you know, but I saw Courtney. And I like both of them. Beautiful women. Prayers up to them. And it's not the same kind of Cox. You understand? One is a cable company. Let me stop. I don't want to even. Let me stop. Okay. So this is what I'm saying. I've been here for a while. I've been watching you bitches, and these karmic bitches ain't shit. Y'all tap into these hoes all the time, thinking that they somebody you gonna get some type of something because and all you getting is likes around here. Licks and likes is all you niggas get. Okay. You get licks and likes and you happy. And bitches can just tame a nigga in any kind of way. You can get with this nigga if he really like you, let him get you a little BBL. He ain't going nowhere as long as you bring him a plate of food. They real simple, barbaric here. Just rub their belly up to jiggle and shake them and shit. I'm serious. It's some real goofy ass manly caveman shit with men. It's easy to be kept. It's easy to be. I've kept it for years. That nigga wanted to argue because they were gay. They wanted to argue because they were gay. Okay. That's just that. That's how I felt about it. They wanted to fight, argue with pretty pussy, nigga, UK. They didn't. I wasn't. I was high maintenance. I kept my maintenance up. I did my own feet. I did my own hair. You understand? I took care of me. If I wanted my nails done, I bought the necessary acrylics and possible things that I can learn how to do. I did it all myself, baby. That nigga never paid a day for me to go to nowhere. I don't know what a spot look like. Bitches would just be like, "Oh, I like them. They're cute. I like your toes. Yeah, what made you think of that?" And I just was like mixing up shit. Everybody come up with something, and somebody see you do something and steal it from you. Once I do something once, even when I was styling myself, once I wore something once, I might not wear that shit again. Bitches still was out here trying to wear the hairdos I wore before, and I just was constantly making a mo of. So I understand the game. I understand the industries. Everybody wanted to be a part of this life that's out here. And like Darius McGregor, unlike him, I hope nobody ever go follow that path or it ever happens again. Their exposure is telling you if you love your family, if you love yourself, and if you love your kids and your friends, the industry is not for them right now. That's not it. That's demonic activity being shut down. And I don't even know what's about to happen to the ones that's really out here sacrificing, working for the demons. We don't know what they really about to do. We don't know what they're about to incur or what's about to unfold with some of these people. They be wanting people shut down in the world, um, to where you can't even pay your phone bill even. And I watched my sister go through this shit. Why? For years. And I was just like, why is they doing this? Waiting on something to look like they not working for them to get money from the state is crazy. And they have to really sit down and be off of paper or be off of, any type of job. If you report something to these people, they want to see zero before they go any higher or help you with anything. I'm serious. It's like, wow, wow. So fuck this place. Nobody should have to be in nowhere. Just give people their fucking money in there. If you got accounts, just give people their money. Taxes open up the whole world. Everybody who work want their money. And they make sure they file their taxes. Everybody who got businesses got to do taxes. The whole world tied into this system. Ain't no way they ain't able to take care of majority of people who they have deposited some type of tax money into their accounts. They shouldn't have to be main branches. So, it's a lot going on, and bitches just be out here stealing people money, trying to rise up and raise up off of poverty and other people's misfortune and shit like that. Y'all hoes going, everything's shutting down for y'all spiritually. I've been trying to tell people, like, it's it's gonna take hold of them spiritually. Okay, they not gonna feel that, most of them, because they not tapped into God. Like, when you first get cut from God, you know you've been cut. You be in this bitch, I know I've been changed. I'm serious. You be in this bitch like something wrong, bitch. I know something changing on me. I don't know what's happening, right? I'm serious. You really feel when God cuts you, okay? You notice your energy is not the same. You're low volume. You're not even getting up or doing none of the patterns or being your lively self or whatever this is first with you. Then things could take a turn. You know what I'm saying? Like, where you had all this good luck and stuff was just coming and coming and coming through. Niggas was out in this bitch talking about that volume of luck was coming from them, and that's why you were getting blessed. What, bitch? I don't think so. This nigga is one of the biggest liars. That's the reason why he get blessed. He lies a lot, child. Motherfucker just be lying. But the thing I knew and I felt about this last partner was he did a lot of the work, did a lot of research, and he always did the work to me. I don't. When it came to work with that person, work was just something, you wasn't fucking with this person. This person was extremely intelligent. And that's what bitches was mad at. All the people that I was choosing were extremely intelligent. So that should have told you something about me. Like, bitch, obviously I wasn't stupid if they was attracted to me. I wasn't just there to bust a nut on. Bitch, niggas was having kids with me. And it wasn't because, oh, she was cute, No, bitch. And I left after the first kid with some of them because of the violence, the temperaments, and how we couldn't get along. Like, we can have intellectual conversation. Sex was probably fire, right? But when it came to, like, being a man or you can't sit a young person down. They were not trying to be fathers, and I had no choice but to be a mother. You understand? So it was like, oh, okay, so I'm gonna just be sitting around with a kid while you just go out here and have all type of fun and do whatever shit, dressing up, doing their hair, getting their hair braided, putting on little new outfits, going out with bitches. Like, bitch, all you had to do was have a little car, look cute, and go over here with this bitch, and you in. Oh, I'll take you. Fuck a hoe. Fuck a hoe, bitch. Fuck a hoe, you nasty bitch. Get on. I'm still against that shit. That nigga got a kid, you nasty bitch. But he probably didn't tell that hoe. Now he got another one. He probably got one over there we don't know about either. You feel what I'm saying? So keep y'all dirty ass dicks, bitch. I'm really not with none of this. So I'm like, shit, if the man is like this, the women gotta be worse. It ain't even no need even trying to think about them either. They probably worse than the men. I'm serious. Because they have the nerve, like, when I was coming up, I think I was watching like Harlem Nights or some shit. It was some shit about maybe Elvis Presley or something. It was something. But Elvis grew up in a house full of whores. It's two or three different stories about Elvis Presley, and they tried to tell the wrong story. A whore told the right story. Like, that kid was raised by musicians who just saw that he had talent, and they felt sorry for him and let him used to hang because somebody abandoned his ass. And how he died was really crazy, right? And he really stopped spending money for real. Once he knew the truth about the world, he stopped spending money. Started eating more. Thank you very much. The part, That's why I love Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy just he make fun of everything, you know. And I don't even know who started that shit, but I think it was Eddie Murphy. And I'm telling you, people, if they looked at how this world has evolved, they'll realize it hasn't. They're still doing the same thing, same shit, different day. Pussy still selling, dick on fire, literally. You know, people catching diseases. It's like they're reliving out of fear, out of anger, out of misjudging, no faith. And these systems push y'all into these ideas of that's what's really happening because of the financial hold they got on us. You don't get any of these assets on this planet that they have in revolvable funds. Okay, these are revolvable funds for these people. And those numbers never drop much yearly, but they want to go higher. So when they see that they want to go higher, what do? They push production. They try to, push and push and push their brand. They'll advertise. If advertising don't push something, then they start getting on the bandwagon with killing people. It's all tied in government. Straight facts. And when you kill people, the population is some with the numbers. I'm serious. It's some with these numbers. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it because that's something else that I'm setting aside. We own names and now numbers is popping up. You feel me? And this is just how things will go. But it is something with them numbers. Keep that in mind. We're gonna be on another video talking about these numbers being used to change uh, factors in their bank accounts. And these numerical changes in their account come from people dying. It changes the economy or something like that. And when the numbers drop in humans and the percentage rate do this, that, and the other, um, they get to change these numbers to say, well, most average Americans, and that's a goddamn lie. They've literally leveled and averaged the American population out by killing and letting die most people. They'll just let them die in the hospital. It'll be a massive drop of people just dying in hospitals. That hospital got paid to let people go. Straight facts. It is not. It be certain ones they have. You go to that hospital, you dead, bitch. They on that. They on that ticket. For real. They on death payroll. They may as well be over there with Suge Knight or something. That's how most of them hospitals get paid. So they don't tell you all of this shit that's tied in. They're part of those 100 families. All of these systems and churches and stuff, all of these people be tied in together. Churches to me in like cities like where I'm from, they're probably their own entity. They may not be tied into nothing. They just gonna be greedy like the rest of them though because they trying to come up, not realizing your melanin skin only it's only gonna allow you your circumference. They're not gonna let that shit do nothing but grow up big in your area. You feel me? You might go mega, but you ain't going up out of here. Seriously. And I ain't seen it done yet. And it's because of the spirit. They'll they'll contain that spirit. Like none of these people in the city gonna have a church in another state. Um that's like outside of the city that they're in, like these people from Detroit. I don't know nobody else. Maybe the Winans or something. They may, but they even in question. They don't let these people up out the city. They don't go nowhere, child. These churches don't go nowhere. Like I said, they may grow mega. As long as I've been here, bitch, we didn't have mega churches back then. Now we do, okay, because of who? TD. Yeah. I'm a philosopher, and this nigga is not. He done philosophized his eyes, probably behind some bars if he had anything to do with bringing people to that place so they could be molested there. If anybody claim that under that name, he gone. He up out of here. Just that quick, they'll take him. And they really don't care no more. They don't. We're tired of seeing this type of buffoonery. And I believe that they've been trying to crash the industry for a while and they just let it build up, pile up. They had they little people that they was paying. It's a bunch of evil versus good out here. It's a lot of good people being fucked over too. And the same thing like innocence for no reason. And it's people who got money talking about why should we care? Cause bitch, at one point in time your ass was there. Did you forget though? You can go back, ho. And most for them not to go back, they will just kill themselves, or they might not. They not gonna want to do that. Okay, they not gonna want to go back. So some people usually, that's why I used to see them fathers and them people who would jump off them buildings. They don't want to go broke no more. They don't even want to hear their wife name. All their wife probably was doing is pushing them to get more. I want this. I seen this. Can I have this? They get that, and then they'll go see some more shit. You know what I'm saying? They want that too. So some husbands have planned to give their wives the world, whatever they could afford, right? And back then they was taking that shit seriously. Why white men really don't do nothing but fuck with whores now, probably. I'm serious. I'm which bitch ain't one. That's how they feel nowadays. It's crazy. It'll be like a look will tell you that this person can't be. They look like they got money. They ain't gonna want mine. No, them the ones who really want it. They want you to keep up that motherfucking. They want you to pay for that shit. They want more. And if you attack, you got a spell over you with them tags and them name brands and shit. Them people doing spell work over that shit, and they keeping us. Fuck them. I'm breaking everything. I'm breaking that shit down from the inside. Every one of these businesses here, bitch. You fuck with me the wrong way. Now I wasn't trying to be funny, but it was one angel at motherfucking Enterprise. But she probably was the main one who I don't know what it was. I don't care. All I know is they really strict out here with the energy of destroying people's lives, you know. And a lot of these innocent people, I'm praying for Orlando. I am. I want him really to calm down, him and Darius. I grew up on both of those kids, watching those kids on TV. I really did. And I love their commentary, how they express themselves. And what I'm trying to tell you is they was trying to kill black people. We don't really act no more. We had what? We ain't seen shit since the one little black girl. They got that door closed on us. They want to steal our talent. So when we was able to express ourselves across the world, like the little comedian girl on there, they're doing all the faces. She looked like one of Wayne's kids, whatever his name. I think that is his name, but he that comedian on Facebook. She do to me. She funny looking though. She funny. She like a little beetle bug, but she's a funny kid, right? And I was talking about her some time ago. I would love to see her on TV doing stuff like Raven and them did, but they're not even trying to open that door for these kids no more. And I feel like YouTube finna get pushed harder. Things is about to go up because of the AI, the intelligence of the tools we use is going to make it so much easier for you to grab the attention of people. And you gotta when you put commentary out there, you get money. So I stopped using my what you call that um cappy cut or cap cut, whatever it's called. And I was doing a lot of my videos, but I noticed shit, I be sitting here for hours and been got 2 videos I was editing. And the tools is not easy, it's like I had to pull this from over here, think about what I really wanted it to look like, and this, that, and the other. And a lot of the editing, I mean, they get the views, but I don't know if they get the money. They don't probably get the money, you know what I'm saying? They just getting a lot of views, but it will put you in space and slot. It'll line you up. You got to get in line, I guess, with everybody. Everything's a process. So I just stay me around here. Whatever latches on and catches my, because it's just been always me on my channel, you know. And then I did like these Michael Jackson videos. I did a video. I did a couple of them actually, but only one I released. And when I released it, they, they was going. They did what they did. They was gonna do that. So they took all my edits off of it. You can see my commentary in the background. The butterflies I had put up was like a sparkly butterfly, like the glittery gloves and his socks he wore and his jacket. So, I had a lot of little stuff going on. And when I saw what they did and demolished my video, I no longer wanted to use the tools if you're just going to be taking my shit down. Like it's pointless. Why in the fuck would I even keep trying to use the tool? They like will come up with your own type of whatever, blah, blah, blah. And it's like I came up with that. He's no longer here with us. And they had like his song. It was one of them songs he had, and I think I might have just been playing. I took a part of the song and put it in the video for it to come on. It was from my Spotify. So I had the Spotify in the background that I did. I clipped my own song. I did everything. I put everything together. And people still, they still took my, and I'm mad about it. So I'm like, man, fuck them. I can't even express myself about why I'm up here and what to say. It's just, it's too many hoes on these accounts. They trying to control too much. They control too much, and they really just want to steal your ID for commercials. You know what I'm saying? To fund their own shit if they want to talk about somebody, or like if they really want to use that and say like Mike was still here and they was featuring him in a good way. Somebody, because the way I had Mike on there, he was standing on his tippy toes, right? Now Nike on here adding to their story because I said something about Nike. But yeah, they have a spell. These fucking hunted families, bro. They probably been watching motherfuckers who been saying certain names. I bring up a lot of people names in the political exposure, who's had political exposure. You've heard a lot of the names like Kwame. I ain't talking about nobody's mistresses, and I don't know them people name. Kwame went to jail here in this motherfucking city, and I felt it was because of somebody. I literally can feel this bitch energy, and she not cool at all. This bitch don't care nothing about money. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know if this nigga took a fall for that, just so he could have that money. You know what I'm saying? Because I think he quickly put that shit in somebody else's name and tried. They said that he only got so much and he didn't have it. What, I don't know what it was, but I don't really care. It's just that I feel like they really made him fall for something that they have been doing a lot here, and they just used him to get more money out of it. So I pray he be all right. I really be praying for people. I don't really know Kwame Kilpatrick, but if you from this city, you watch the story too. And I ain't really with that shit. Fuck these families. I don't know who these people think they are and who the fuck they think they supposed to be because of whatever you did around this bitch. God really don't care. They make your ass work now to death here until you dead. Like seriously, it's no retirement plan because niggas keep getting that shit taken. Bitches was in human resources stealing from people there. You cannot stop these people from taking. So you might as well give people money. You might as well just give it to them. You got moms out here that's on food stamps and they got a disability. You might as well just give them some money. They might as well get stamps and food, money and stamps. I'm serious. They might as well just be taken care of. You got a mother. I ain't just talking about. I'm talking about the ones that can't get up. They really can't get out here and do that shit, right? And they already get food stamps and they tell you they got a disability. Just be like, okay, if it's proof that they had that surgery or it's proof on their body, if they they have proof that they've been through this surgery. Like some people, you just know they fucked up. They are trying to make them people still work, my baby. These old crazy ass people think that they supposed to go out of here showing you like this is how good humans look when they got money type of shit, and they still trying to. God about to carry. God is killing these people. That's why this bitch about to go now. That's why it's about to go now. That's why it's the end of us. Because some people think that they're supposed to have some type of, I don't know. They want to be a god. This demon wants to be God. And God used us as leverage, obviously. Because we see that there's too many different mentalities and too many emotional states and patterns of thinking on man for us not to believe that Bible. See, I feel that man distorted it even for their own purposes. Even though there was a Bible there, those hidden scrolls of Enoch telling you God about to fuck this place up. So we in alignment for something else to fuck humans up. And I don't know why they playing with us when they should just be giving us money in our bank accounts. I've been on here for long enough to share my point of view about a lot of stuff that I always do this every time I wake up for real. And this is the things that are going through my head this morning. It doesn't stay here throughout the day. If it does, you'll hear it throughout my videos that I put up for, the signs. Um, I didn't really come on here to, shuffle any cards. It's kind of early to be hitting and banging on tables with cards. So people are still really in the bed, and my voice is volumed up a little bit too high already, you know. Actually is. Oh yeah, it's only um so it's only like 8 o'clock or 8 something. It is kind of early still. So spirit guides and ancestors are making me like stop the stream. And the reason why I even got on here was because of what I was watching on the stream. And I have been sitting here praying that God pulls that energy off of me, because whatever they was about to go into, like these kids have been talking about things that spirit is attached to heavily, and they're feeling it because they're like us. They're little indigenous people, and we are all here wired as humans as having some type of telepathic energetic tie with each other, where we can send people messages from our hearts, from our minds, just from our energies, from our gestures. We send messages to each other without saying a lot. Okay, a lot more than what we know. Most of us don't know. Okay, so I'm just a person who will get out here and shout out your name, just because I'm telling you thank you for putting me up on game and enlightening me, or making sure that this video went across my stream, because all I've been doing is my work and building my brand and my name. And I feel like it's nothing wrong with that. It should be perfectly looked at like, she is an insane ass or anything else I do out here. That's why they got me off Uber, bitch. I was gonna make Uber broke. If I kept going, I was going, because I'm a workaholic. Child, they start sending me out on jobs that, because you don't want to mess up your rhythm or your flow. But if I stay in the city and the way I did because I don't just take my time, I don't go to the store and go detour or do nothing else. I go right to those people and I drop their ass off immediately. And then I stay on there. I go right to the next person. I don't take no breaks. Nigga, I was cleaning that bitch. I was cleaning up. They was trying to figure out how to get me off that app. They was. They was trying their best. They was trying their hardest. And that's crazy, because they didn't want a black woman to really be beating them. You know what I'm saying? And nobody was reporting me. It was some bitch following me. Quite a few people was following me. Some motherfucker who worked there. They was following me, bitch, and thought I didn't see it. And I'm like, bitch, I see your ass sitting. And this one particular time, it was just too obvious. I just gave up. I started turning my music up loud, bitch, and, taking my pen and chilling out and just being me. Like, man, fuck this bitch. You know what I'm saying? But I really didn't take that pen. Like, I didn't have it like that. Like, I still won't. I've been up already this morning. I don't touch the thing, until I'm ready to get the moving about. It's more so for physical moving. It's something like releasing of my muscles. And with the medicines that they gave me, them bitches, I'ma be asleep all day. I never get nothing done. I wouldn't even be on this doing this. And it's pointless. Like, I was just like sleeping all day and my body was still hurting with the fucking pill. At least with this method, I don't feel that shit. It might give me a little bit more livelier energy, something that's just, a little bit more laid back. And this is why they're pushing the product of marijuana or what have you. It's different strands of it that do different things for people. And then you got CBD that do different things for different people bodies. I took the CBD at one point in time. It was just like gummies or something. And it helped, but it also was putting me to sleep. So I had to come away from them. Um, I'm not trying to take this medicine to go to sleep. I just want my body to be relaxed in such a way. When they like take a muscle relax and no, the shit puts me to sleep. My system is that way. Like I don't take medicine, so any medicine I take probably will kill me if it's too strong. If it's some of these kids out here taking, I wouldn't be able to fuck with it. I've never been on. I don't do the pills. I don't do nothing. So anything they put anything in my system, I'm gone. You feel me? It's gonna kill me or some shit. Cause I don't do the drugs, bitch. I just don't. I'm gonna probably throw up first and then be dead or something. No, seriously, I'm gonna leave my mark, bitch. They killed me, and then they gonna have to try to get that shit up or something. Cause I'm out of there. That shit will kill me. And I never understood why people. I never tried shit either. I just took people's advice because when I was coming up, not listening to people was getting people fucked up. That's how sharp I was. Somebody came, you noticed that when they told you the joke, told you the joke about, yeah, black people, they see people running, they just get up and ask questions. They run with them and ask questions. Why we running, bro? Some of them, but you know, they gonna ask you why, but they gonna move like you move. You feel me? Just like that, bitch. I'm not playing. It is the truth. But why is that? When you come from the hood and you don't listen to what somebody running down the street telling you, yeah, it's something coming, bitch. And there used to be something coming. Niggas be getting chased by dogs. And if your ass there when he getting chased by that dog gonna stop chasing him and catch you. You there. You feel me? So yeah. If they violent, they violent. They just go and you gotta be really paying attention. White people, what are we? What are they going? Where are you going? Bitch, I ain't got time to answer no questions. They just go keep on running, you know. So it's the truth. Like people don't understand that you can't be out here and not learn from mistakes. They don't even have to be yours to make. You can learn from others. And I have been telling my kids that, like, don't look at me because I'm not a prime example of nothing but somebody who made some mistakes, right? So make sure you don't make none of these, you know, especially with your education. I kept telling them I felt that if I would have continued and eventually they was like, you can do it, mama, just go back. You know, some of my younger kids were a little bit older where they can understand what school was and they were of those ages and then you can go back, mama, just go do it. And I went back. I had a little cousin though, and this cousin was really, really close to me. I loved this kid like she was my child, like she was one of my children. Um, I didn't force the issue with, you know, being anything else odd with her. Like I never had arguments up until the day that we had one. And to me, when we did have one, it was really, really serious. To me, allegations because it was of something that I know I had no knowledge of, or, you know, I really didn't have no knowledge of it. I hadn't even been in the job, but so many minutes or whatever I had been there. And I was really just getting to work and going through whatever. It was some stuff going on at home that I was trying to, you know, really make sense of or get my day together, right? I had not even got on my phone, honestly. And next thing I know, I was getting some type of message about something that had got told. And I'm like, these people do know I got a life, right? And who made that assumption and who lied about that? So I ran it past my niece, and my niece like, she need to shut up. That's why I don't fuck with her. Like people be wanting to fuck this little girl up because she just be assuming shit all the time. Is what I was hearing with that, and I think this is why I cut her off. They had started having a real bad problem with her, um, trying to check them or something about a lot. Like she just started being really volatile and going off on people and doing weird shit, right? So we all like, you know, when I told them what she said, I went to my niece and told my niece what she said. She was like, Auntie, you been on Facebook today? And I'm like, no. She's like, how you doing? I was like, I'm all right. I just got to work. And all of a sudden, I'm getting these messages. I don't know what it's about. So I'm like, what's this shit about Sade? You know, like, I don't even know what the fuck is she talking about. I'm like, I ain't even talked to Sade in months. You know, I ain't been out with her since we went to the little white thing or whatever. You know, she went through an embarrassing moment or whatever. But, you know, I hadn't even been out with my little cousin, and and I don't call them like that at this point in time because of what I'm going through and what God has me doing at this time. I'm at a job trying to work two of them because God was preparing me to get my kids back or whatever He was setting me up for, and my mind is just on other things at this time, more spiritual things. There was things happening to me in my life with my job, with me actually elevating myself with my education. It gave me more responsibility. So I was paying more attention to the responsible needs or patterns of my life that was needing to be addressed because I'm an adult, and I didn't really have nobody at the house. I think it was just me and my daughter living comfortably for real, and things were okay. And then some of the other kids, when they come, they energies, I don't know. But to make a long story short, I don't want to, overpower these messages because I didn't even know that this person was actually, doing whatever they were doing. I wasn't aware of it. So when I put it across ran it across my knees, she like, yeah, she started going off like, yeah, I didn't tell her, you know, anybody didn't, I mean, anybody could know or some shit like that. And I'm like, what you mean I didn't tell her? And she was like, I didn't mean to say that. So it's like, I felt like motherfuckers already had a conversation about me outside of this situation. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I felt like motherfuckers was trying to set me up because, bitch, I ain't talked to none of y'all and heard from none of y'all. And I was thinking that maybe that's why they had an attitude. But bitch, at some point, my life I gotta live. I ain't got time to just be coming around, sitting around you. Okay, your husband take care of you. He work whatever, and anybody at that time, you working what you working, but you want me to come over your house on the weekend up under you and your dude. Cause I used to go around and see these people, and just pop up on them and visit them. Like, hey, I'm gonna come pop over real quick, come fuck with you. And then when I stopped doing that, it was a problem, but it was only so many of them I was going to see anyway. And these people were starting to act up. And I think ever since that day, I just didn't fuck with her no more. They told me that she started getting out of hand. I don't know what the fuck I don't care. I did not care. I really didn't give a fuck, right? I'm up in the school dealing with racism and shit, and these bitches on my phone talking about some bitch had a BBL or some shit. And I'm like, I don't know nothing about that. Well, you had to know because somebody told. And I'm like, bitch, you said somebody. But that ain't my name. My name is Shatonia, bitch. So I went the fuck off hard on this little girl, right? Before I hung up this phone. And I just shut it down real quick. And then I just blocked this little motherfucker. Like, I don't got time for this. I'm in this place doing whatever I'm doing. This is serious. I can hurt myself in here. It's knives, it's cans, heavy shit on shelves, and it's foods I got to get prepared. I do not have time to engage in whatever this activity is. And then it came out. She put it up on Facebook. That's why people were talking about it. But her simple minded ass didn't know that her sister was putting something up. And that's how other people knew or something. It was something, you know what I'm saying? But the fact that this bitch came to me and I ain't been around y'all to know nothing. I hadn't been around to know nothing. So how do I know? So, and the fact that she geared it at me let me know that this bitch spiritually had a problem with me. So I was going to have to fuck this little bitch up, period. At that point, I knew that I was targeted for something. And I said, yeah, I'm going to flip you and your mama burger, bitch. Your mindset, you'll be in a fucking psych ward fucking with me. They never told you who I was, little girl. But they should have told you so you can have a reason to fear me. I'm not nothing to play with here. I will fuck you up. I don't care about what little tricks you think you know. I know the real living God It's not a joke. It's really here. It really exists. And I've been saved by it too many times. See, they thought that this was a joke when I said, "Oh no, I was approached by a deity," and they didn't believe that I literally got this thing away from me by saying the name of God, Jehovah, and slapping the little Jesus Christ and the blood of Jesus on it too. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious. I drizzled it down like, oh Jesus, Lord have mercy, blood of the Lamb. I went all off after I heard that shit crawling up some stairs that I couldn't. It was in a closet, a closed door. And listen, bitch, I was done with it. So I seen what my mama, I heard what my mama, I couldn't see shit. I heard what my mama was getting fucked up by. But you see it, be you knew it was something. That was abnormal ass energy, bro. That's not supposed to be happening. So what's the fuck was them bitches upstairs in that apartment doing around my mama? She's sitting there, Jehovah, Jehovah, and they up there laughing. We gonna see if God can keep her away from this, cause them bitches do voodoo. My family members, man, I ain't fucking with y'all, bitch. Y'all getting y'all ass fucked up for a reason. Your mama look fucked up. She got it for a reason, bitch. Don't keep fucking around with me over here with that shit. I told y'all to leave me the fuck alone. Me and my children, bitch. We will have our lives back, no matter what it look like. God is gonna he gonna restore it, and yours is about to be burnt down to the floor because something you had something in your heart for me that you just couldn't take, bitch. You couldn't understand how I was going to get the glory and yours was going to go down. Your ship is sinking, bitch, and it's going to continue to the ocean bottom floor, bitch. You can't rise from that no more. I told hoes, don't come over here listening to my page, listening to me and or fucking with me or my fucking business. Don't come over here saying shit in the background. I can feel your energy, bitch. I can feel it. See, this is what they didn't understand. They didn't understand that about me, and they were, oh, she a demon. No, I ain't no fucking demon, bitch. I know evil when it's around, and I've always known it. I've always known it. And when my cousin told me she felt something pulling someone, she was the first one to tell me about this shit in the apartment in the first place. She did. She put me up on game like some up in this motherfucker. I'm like, all right, cuz you know, I was close to her. I'm like, all right, cuz she had little babies at that time. This little bitch who was fucking with me. She wasn't even born. This was the one that they was talking about. That had the little surgery or whatever. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I didn't what the fuck is you talking about? Why would I care about that? Like that's not one of my main priorities to even think about that and or why would I probably wouldn't even noticed it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't lie because I wasn't really looking at that shit. I was too busy with my own priorities, right? So I'm just like, let me shut this shit down. And I really don't think I talked to that little motherfucker ever since that day because that shit was just too odd of a. It was like I felt like a bitch was trying to take a hit at me. Like this bitch was trying to pick with something. Like you just thought you was gonna try your spell work on me. All right, bitch, what is it getting you? Nothing. Nothing. Most shit you gotta go do spell work on top of. And they don't tell you can't never stop. Cause they don't stop. We won't. They don't stop it either. They keep doing it and they keep doing evil behind it. They keep doing it and they keep doing evil behind it. And it's being exposed now. So you ain't got no choice but to stop now. Because it's going to stop. It has stopped. You know, so spirit guides and ancestors are saying be careful with, people you allow around you. The very reason they could be being around you is just to fool you. Now, I used to think the cousin was crazy as hell to tell me that she was just going to be around the family and be nice to them, but basically she was putting spells on everybody she felt like fucked her up or did something to her or made her feel, because she was a real vindictive evil motherfucker and she was just about as bad as my brother. Sean was really bad. Y'all didn't grow up with her. I ain't talking about that crazy ass cop motherfucker. You feel me? I'm talking about the other one who worked at the candle shop with her mother. Her mother worked there first, bitch. Get the facts straight. And my mama is dead. And then the auntie, I don't know nothing about her. I just know she loved to be in the bed with other niggas' men's and shit, and other niggas' women's and other women's men. I can't even get it out because we don't know what the fuck. We don't know what she was doing. She was just one of them, worldly as fuck, and said, I'm a Christian. I go to church and shit. Okay. Okay, because we seeing you, bitch. We know what you doing. We know you. We know her. So I'm one of the younger kids that's just floating around the family and going through their life while they going through whatever they going through. People who don't expect the children to be looking, but they be watching you all the time, bitch. They don't. Kids always gonna watch. They not listening to you. They're watching you. So if you don't, and all you hear is my kids saying, all you do is sit up here and shuffle these cards. But I be online. I be online. He only comes like right now. He not up, right? So when he come over here, he come in here. Sometimes I ain't even been to came on here this early, or I've been to done one video. By the time he get up, I've been to went in the bathroom, did what I had to do, my hair, ate some food. He ain't saying that I'm already together, dressed. It takes time to do that though, if you think about it. So all the time that you're not up, I'm up moving around and actually preparing myself throughout the house or whatever to do what I gotta do for the day when I'm not on this camera. And these people are still asleep. And then this motherfucker get up and say, I've been on here all day. I just got on here and he ain't even been up. They don't even get up. It's summertime. Do these motherfuckers even get up? And then if they do, what are they doing? Trying to figure out how to get on your nerve about something. They not even trying to figure out what to go do for their day. It's just that you a target. Because you in their face. And even if I wasn't in their face, they still was calling me. You heard it on my other videos. If I'm not there, it's a problem. If I'm not where they at all times, it's a problem if I'm not giving them something, to giving them a ride or something. Man, get the fuck. I'm not raising these bitches. These motherfuckers are going to end up somewhere. I don't even feel safe taking care of them. They've been threatening and cussing and doing too much. I'm a handicapped bitch. I'm not finna be fighting you. And motherfuckers have already extended that hand like they will fuck me up. Even I'll stab you. There's too many violent motherfucking words that's been said to me. I don't feel safe to take care of you. So I think I can walk away from that. And I think I might. Because I'm not going nowhere, bitch. You want to kill me? Damn, okay. So I'm gonna let you go figure that out with a psychiatrist or some shit, bitch. You go figure that out behind the wall or something. And then they gonna be fucked up because they out here playing and talking about they gonna hurt people. And, like I said, motherfuckers have extended their hand too. And I'm really fucked up. If I was, it wasn't nothing wrong with me. They wouldn't be doing that, and I wouldn't be in this predicament at all. Because it's just too many jobs out there for an able-bodied person to go do. And there was only so many things I could do that I'm still open to. It's just the resources is low. You feel me? No car, no job. For real. With something I told you that. No car, no job. With some of these app jobs, most of them, you have to have a car to get to them. You have to have a car to go do the daycare stuff unless you already enter your stuff into the system. You might be able to get away with some shit. But outside of that, as long as you talk to your people or whatever, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. If they were smart, they would, I don't know. And it's just, without a vehicle, you really fucked with the app jobs. If that was your way out, you fucked. Okay. A lot of people are fucked. They can't move and it's not going to go. So that's stagnancy. So the fact that I had this on here and I have been building this is why I didn't stop. Because I knew that there was a chance that I might have to be stopped, or I might have to stop. And or whatever, that's just the security blanket of another business or something else that can gravitate towards funds for you. And a lot of people are doing that now. E-commerce is good too if you can afford the pallets of stuff to sell online and you have enough items that are attractive to people and they're figuring that they need these items you got. Like a lot of people buy computers around this year. Any school things will be good to put on your page. Anything breaking into new school items and stuff like that, calculators, something with a new feature on it, you can make money off of it. That's like you'll do good arbitrage, go to thrift stores or whatever and find little stuff. It was smart and I got what he was doing. We found an old speaker one time. This fucked me up too because I didn't think nobody would want it. Okay. I'm just looking at him like, I'm not about to take this speaker nowhere. You're tripping. I'm getting this speaker. Why do you want this speaker? The speaker old as shit. You don't even know if it works. You tell them to plug it up and they looking. I'm looking at him and he looking at me. I'm just so upset. I'm tired as hell too. I'm ready to go. We have been out there for some time. just arbitrage, you know. I think this was one of our first trips of arbitraging that I went and did with him, and I was very frustrated with the process. So I'm out there and I'm like, bitch, I don't want to do this, you know. But I'm looking at the stuff that he getting, and I'm not really knowing why he getting it. I'm just talking, and I'm not paying attention to why he getting it. But that bitch sold for like damn near $200 or $300, and we only paid like maybe $40 to $60 for it. So it was damn near like an extra, damn near $80. You know, whatever it was about $80 of revenue that, you know, after we subtracted, it was worth the sale. It was worth the buy and it was worth the sale. And we sold it for more than what we got it. And that's the good thing about selling online. A lot of people don't like to go out and shop, and if they see something that something is that they need for like a party, they could have been trying to do that, use some parts out the speaker or whatever, or it's antique. Maybe it's selling for somewhere higher, you know what I'm saying? So he probably could have got away. It's just that deep. It is. That's how easy it is to make money online, because nobody's really going out their house no more for real. And by us having these viruses and stuff that keep popping up every now and again, it's pushing people in. When they see another virus, like if another virus come through here and shut people down, they should just give everybody money. They should not be expecting us to go do nothing. That's crazy. And they got one brewing up through here right now. But it's going to be considered as a common cough or cold or something. They're saying our bodies that are becoming immune to whatever this exposure of, because we've been exposed to it widely already, especially in America. Um, you don't have to be to Beijing to get these things, okay? I'm serious. You don't have to be from Beijing to get these viruses or whatever. These things are traveling because people travel. So they don't realize they're receptible and susceptible, and you can pass along anything that your body is retaining. So be careful. It's a lot of people not caring about themselves or their health. It's a whole little area somewhere of a bunch of down low men with a bunch of wives, and most of these wives are white, I'm hearing, because they wanted to go for the money. Like they went for the money, had these niggas kids, and didn't want to let them go. Just kept holding on to them or whatever. And now they all catching AIDS or HIV or some shit because these niggas on the down low. And it's a whole area of them. All of them, they said, have HIV and shit. They all just fuck with each other. They just killed their whole community like that. This is a whole community of people. No bullshit. So it's getting really creepy out here. I know they got pills for you to take for HIV or whatever, but that's just a pill. That's not saving your life. That's not getting rid of it. So a lot of people are just gonna die because motherfuckers out here targeting others because they got it. It's like they not caring about who they give it to. Even if they know about it, they not telling you. So it's really scary, and I don't like it because I ain't never really had no serious ass shit like that. And yeah, that's creepy. Not even since from a kid. From a kid, I've come in contact with like trick is easy to get. Trichomonas is easy to get from, you know, people dropping your towel on the floor, using different soaps and switching up partners. It's a lot of ways you can get trichomonas, but when they say something about you switching up partners, you gotta be careful with that line. What does that entail? Well, your partner might be sticking it in somebody else's booty if you gotta keep getting trichomonas, nasty ass nigga. Cause that's only dirty booty germs in somebody's vagina. You feel what I'm saying? And it's what these niggas be out here doing. They just be sticking it in each other and anything. They don't even care, nigga. It's like only as long as this feeling is there or this release is there, they do not care. So it's like fuck these people. I don't gotta be with you, bitch. I don't even find that shit attractive. I never did. I didn't find sex attractive, bitch. I found it like it was work, motherfucker. First off, and the people I was with used to be heavy or big, and my first was always doing the work, even though he was big. That brother could move. You know, he played football with everybody until he just decided he ain't want to play that shit no more. Yeah, he was a different type of nigga. He made moves that was different than other people, and I understood that about him. So I just saw where he was going with it, but it was really on the bad side. This nigga was evil. Okay, he was at that time. I don't know what the fuck he is now, but he was at that time, and I just had to deal with whatever part that I felt had a soft spot with me. Now, if he raised his voice and he and be real blunt with me like that, I think that's why I didn't want to be, like, I didn't press to, like, be in a relationship. He would raise his voice at me and I would just be like, yeah, nigga, I might shoot you and shit. So, yeah. I don't know if he was just treating me like that because I was a kid at the time or what. But that voice, when you raised that voice at me, that shit took me back to my child. It was something with my brother doing that shit in the way he was with those women. See, you don't understand. Abuse backdates in my family. I've watched too many women go through it. So early, I was already fighting niggas who was trying to do that shit to me. That was just me protecting myself and having a rebuttal against what they felt or whatever they felt on me that they could just take advantage of me because I was a little person or something. So now, I know we ain't anybody coming towards me like that with any kind of controlling problems, bitch. I come and go as freely as I want to and as many times as I want to go out. You don't trust me because I don't do that shit. And if you just can't deal with that, then I gotta go, my baby. I gotta go. Because I do ride share programs and it take a little time to flip them bitches. It takes time for me to do what I do because I'm handicapped, and I'm moving slower. I don't move as fast as others and shit like that. So I don't know what time or how much time that shit is going to take me. But if you can't trust me to be out there to just be doing my work, then you need somebody else. I'm not your lover and I'm probably not going to be your friend. I'm serious. So be careful with the attachments. It's so many attachments to get attached to. I hate to tell you, it's demons all around us. The clothes, the brands, the people, for real. They are doing a spell word. They're trying to attach you to their buildings, a place of where they work, their places of business. They'll give you a card. Been done spell works over this card. Reach out to me, shit like that. I was supposed to find this man's card. He gave me his card. He do collision work, and I think I ran into this. I was gonna advertise it because he told me to, if anybody ever needed them or somebody I know or even me, let them know. I'm like, I ain't got no car, but I would let people know if they need somebody to do some work, and I'm gonna find this card. I just know I put the people on that good year too. Good people. I love them. Especially I was calling him Big Mike at the job. He was really sweet. I thought he was Italian, but I think he said he was a white man. He wasn't. He wasn't nothing. He wasn't no other nationality. I don't know if he could be mixed with some stuff and don't even know it. I don't know. I don't know. He was just really nice to me. I thought he was really sweet. And that was about it. It was just I wasn't going to go towards him because he was married, and I don't really play that type of shit. So I got really upset with a conversation, and I never let it go any further than that. When I would see him, I would speak to him, and that was it. We went over whatever my business was that I had to take care of, and I left it alone. And eventually, when I had to come back again and make a payment or something I was doing, he wasn't there. They had shipped him out to another, or they rotate sometime, and I guess it was his rotating time for him to go to another store. But I think he was giving me a ride home because my car needed to be fixed or something like that, my truck at the time. And they were the ones taking care of me. So yeah, he was really sweet. It's a lot of good men out here, but they are lacking something. If I just don't, I run away from people who do that shit now. I don't know what this person is doing. Like when they like that, I just be feeling like, well, maybe this is how maybe they have a relationship that's open, and maybe he tired of this. Maybe this what he thought years ago that he wanted from a person. Maybe he just don't want that no more, and maybe you should tell this person. If he'd have told me that, like, yeah, I feel like they cool, but it's just not what I want no more. It's not keeping me. If he'd have told me that, then I I would have understood it better, but outside of that, I just feel like men and women are greedy here. It's a lot of people who greedy, and I wasn't just about to be your desirable greed. I don't know what this is. I did hear somebody get out of the car earlier. So let me get off of here. I haven't even had water. But I'll do this. It's part of me fasting. I think that's when I get on here when I feel like because I wake up, I'll fast. I ain't even put no sweat, spit, no more than 2 brush water. And spit that out, you feel me, in your face. When you trying to fast, okay? Because you asking for God to release something faster in your life. You need it, you feel me? So I don't get up first thing in the morning and start grabbing stuff. And I just don't, you know. Somebody thought that they could do. See, the problem with between good and evil is evil only can scratch surface things that God feels like He want people to see that you actually went through something before He restores you. You know what I'm saying? So when He restores you, it shows that He did it. He touched your energy. He made you, whole in a sense of who you are now. And people can see that like your bounce back couldn't have came from nowhere else but God and His glory, because how else did you just get that? And then people will say, well, somebody donated, just did this out of nowhere, and it was just given to them. And they'll say, that's God. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious. This is how they explain God at being. And this is what they be really wanting to do. And when they feel like they want the devil to rob you, I told you they'll shut you out. They'll call people. They was on these readings while I was being attacked on Uber. And they kept saying that they was calling different companies that you was, I was hearing this shit, following me. Because this is what somebody was really doing to a motherfucker. Trying to shut me down in my job. And they was trying to call other contractors that had contracted out to me in this city where I live at, and trying to have them fuck with me too. And he just did never. He didn't do it. And I bet you God blessing him 100-fold because he didn't do that. You don't just fuck with innocent people for no reason because you feel like you want to be evil or greedy or whatever it is that these people do. And that's what I'm talking about. These people who trying to sacrifice you, soul scriber, they're very greedy. They're very ignorant. And they don't care. They're going to keep spell work on these name brands. They're going to keep pushing brands and works and spell works and stuff all over you, because all they care about is their greed. They're there to feed a demon. Most of these demons don't even know that they are. I don't even think these people can pop out and come talk to you no more. That's how far gone they are now. And it's just that. It's sad, but it's true. So I don't know. I don't do the name brands no more. I was one of the ones that would keep, the shoes. I still got the thing for the gym shoes. The gym shoes, yeah. I still got a shoe game thing, to where it's inside of me. But if I don't have it, I don't have it. But if I have money, my shoes will be probably one of the main things. That and my hair and things I like doing for myself, toes, nails, eyelashes, shit like that. Those things would go. But the clothes, I wouldn't even know which way to go with that. I'm not really no no tag popper. Like, I told you the last time I probably bought something, it probably said gas or cross colors. So it's just how old it is. The styling, I mean, everybody had Levi's, everybody wore certain kind of brands or whatever. And, they was one of the main brands out. But yeah, just that. So I hope that y'all have a beautiful day. It's raining from where I'm at. And this is usually God purifying or restoring our world, feeding our bugs, you know, quenching their thirst is what I'm trying to say. And, it's still feeding them. Like the stuff that grow out there, them bugs eat that. Whatever's out there, it has to be nurtured. It has to be watered, the plants, the flowers, all that stuff. So this is how our world gets fed. It does with the water, the rain, the sun. It's a combination of things that's supposed to happen here. And if it doesn't, then will anything grow? I doubt it. And that's what the devil want to disrupt the process of how we grow here. And that's when you got to know that there's a silent partner working behind the scene trying to destroy your levels so you'll never reach them. It's the ultimate thing with you. So it's a lot of demonic activity here. Um, I don't know why I don't know why people go from religion and just be like, yeah, they crazy. And then they go out here and get killed. I beat them kids all the time. They not listening to the elders. This time around, shit, they wasn't listening to the elders then. I did. I listened to my best friend, mama, all the time. She had a lot of emotional problems. She had a lot of problems. Like, I don't know what happened with her mom and her mother, like her grandmother and her mama. I don't know. I felt like the grandmother was evil to the mama, and that's why the mama was evil with my friend. At least that's how I felt. I felt like it was some type of generational energy that just got passed on that she didn't have nothing to do with. That girl was she was beautiful. You feel me? Her energy stayed calm through all time. She just used to be calm all day, right? I used to, how you deal with that shit? She's not going to do anything but yell. She does it all day. It just gives me a headache. And I used to see her have a headache. Sometimes her eyes would be red when she come to school. She'll look tired or something or over exerted. I told you to put these clothes up, wash these clothes, and do this, that, and that. She just being there yelling at her. Everybody hearing this shit. Like, I know she can't wait. She get out that motherfucker. My mama used to call me, bitch, if I was gone, I was gone. She wasn't coming after me. She was in a wheelchair. What she's going to do, roll down the street by herself? Right, bitch, it wasn't happening. So she used to just be calling my name, and she got tired of doing that. She started sending them family members after me and shit. So a lot of us went through our own little different circumstances, okay? Nobody was rich in this situation. We all came from the situation. Now, I don't know if it's because of how people came out of their situation or where they are now that makes them feel like they're different than another person. But we all had our own challenges back then. And, people judge because of how you sustain now or what you're doing now or whatever. It's like, bitch, they trying to tear black people down in every recession that they can. They don't want they wouldn't want me working. Nigga, I was gonna be taking all their money from their ass uh while they company closing down. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It wasn't my fault. These people was setting motherfuckers up. Cause bitch, out of all that bitch I was too far away from wherever the fuck I was at. And like I said, that shit was caught on camera, bitch. I don't care about that bitch either. I hope her life fucked up too. Like seriously, I do not give a fuck about who this bitch is. You should have been paying attention to the road, and that was a prime example. And this bitch rolled off too. She pulled that raggedy motherfucker. The bumper got left there, and pulled her whole ass off. For real. She sat there for a minute. I thought she was gonna get out, right? Bitch, you hit me. Why in the fuck should I get out the car? Cause you wasn't paying attention in this old motherfucker. So, I'm just like, man, fuck these people. I wasn't trying to do nothing to that little crazy ass girl. I don't know what these hoes on. Them bitches be on pills. She probably was on something. She had to get the fuck up out of there. And that would have been the best for her because I can't stop them from checking you on why you fucking hit this car and it was not moving. You probably wasn't paying attention. She was gonna have to pay a motherfucker. You hear me? So she need to do it if she on this channel, bitch. Cash app down below. You know what I'm saying? Keep donating to the channel and be real about it, bitch. Stop fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? Get your little punk ass on. These bitches think you don't know, bro. They be thinking you don't know. So I ain't got off of here because I can't I can't remember her name. The chick with the jaundice. I've been sitting here trying to jog my memory this whole time about who this person is and what her fucking name is. Young M.A. Young M.A. Okay. If you go look up Young M.A., she's a new rapper, a new female artist, for real, for real. We only had her for a minute. We love Young M.A. Everybody liked this bitch. Only reason I like Young M.A. is because I know she laid back. You know what I'm saying? She real cool. And she probably easy going, as long as you ain't on no dumb shit. This motherfucker probably just an artist doing what they do. They like the craft, they like the job, and they are skillful articulates who put together these anomaly of words that just send tingles up your spine. You feel me? I love the rhyme. I love the rhyming. Okay, so she's one of the coldest female artists I feel do it. You know, and my prayers are with Young M.A. I just saw something yesterday came on my screen about her having jaundice or something going on with her liver because of her lifestyle, more than likely. And that can be helped. They could have probably helped her, but you get one of those things. Why allow it to kill you if it's just something that you can stop doing? And she probably won't. So my prayers are with these people who are making these decisions to leave here the way that they're leaving. At least they're making a decision. And they ain't have to be taken out of here like Whitney Houston and Michael Jackson and Prince and shit. Some good ass angels on this earth, you crazy ass bitches. So don't nobody give a fuck about who getting locked up. Whoever had their hands on it is being exposed. Whoever molesting kids is being exposed. Whoever told a lie, bitch, is being exposed. The exposure of exposure is being exposed. Okay, I'm serious. Everything is suspect right now. And motherfuckers are being called out on it. And if people got footage and video and stuff like that, it's nothing they can do to get around it. It's nothing. But like I said, when I came on here initially, that's why they fucking with the video cameras. That's why they let the AI come out. Because they're showing us that they could have literally made something look like it wasn't. And people could be getting paid in fucking court proceedings for a lie. So we don't got time for they bullshit. This ain't no new world order. Fuck y'all lying asses. Sit y'all ass down. That's the order, bitch. You're out of order. So I don't know. I know God fucking these people up. So hopefully you are. I don't know. Hopefully you are putting your talent where it matters. A lot of people have talent that can take them very, very, very far, as we've seen in the Darius McGregors. You feel me? And we see in our shows and TV personalities back then that all of us have, some of us have those talents, but all of us have some kind of talent that can be pushed. It's like everybody got something specific that they're really, really good at. And it can't be lying, bitch. That's not a talent. It can't be cheating, bitch. That's not a talent. It ain't riding no dick because anybody can do that too. That's not a talent. That's a necessity for some niggas. I'm serious. And it's why it get capitalized on. So, what's your pleasure? So says Masego. I don't know. What's your flavor? What's your favorite? Tell me what's your flavor. Melanin. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I listen to all that shit. I love this dude. And I don't know if he is that way or not, because I heard some little fruity shit that at least I thought I heard in one of the songs that just sound like it ain't right. It might be telling us that he might be part of the rainbow, and it's cool. I don't really give a fuck. I like the music. I don't think it's a spell over the songs for me to like the sound of the music. I don't really know too much about the words. The words is telling me in the songs, you feel me, what they are about for real. These people rep these words in these songs. They are representatives of what they're putting out. It's a product of who they are. So yeah, these men been doing this. They find themselves with each other more interesting than themselves with women. They feel like women cry too much. They always catty. They don't like that, y'all. And that's the whole thing about a woman. That is the part that the man's supposed to actually love about the woman, is the opposite of himself. And how can he get more um, intimate with this person? And I'm not talking about on a sexual sense. I'm saying an understanding. Some women you can't understand because the bitches don't know how to control. They don't know how to understand themselves. These people haven't sat down like I'm here all this time on this bitch. I've been on here for 2 hours. And if you was in my house, it'd be the same thing. I'd been woke up talking to your ass. You'd have woke up or I'd have been ringing bells. We got people in the house screaming and yelling already because they playing in here. You feel me? People usually are happy. Only people who are not happy is people who don't have a self, um, like my auntie used to use this word, you're not content. That shit was getting on my she kept saying this about my first child. And I kept saying, she kept saying, he ain't content. I don't know what else the word to use. I'm like, you must just found out how to use this one because you keep using this bitch in every fucking line, pronoun and verb, adverb and adjective, bitch. I'm tired of you. Stop using that fucking word. Right. So I was just really mad about this word. She kept, he not content. And you keep feeding them milk, keep giving them colic. And she should have known she was a breastfeeder. So I wasn't listening. And I was getting frustrated because I had to go to work, bitch. And I ain't want to pump no milk, or whatever. I ain't want to do none of that shit. I was trying to work, you feel me? So it was really hard trying to really breastfeed a kid, be a teen, and get through school, and trying to have a job. My milk leaking at the job. You know what I'm saying? It's a bad experience to be a parent as a teenager and you haven't gotten yourself together yet. Make sure you make those necessary um, security blankets for yourself before you have and bring people into this world behind you. There is a big responsibility behind us that a lot of people they weren't given that. So that's why I'm not really receptible to my children looking at me saying, you was responsible. You had us early. I don't take on responsibility like in a way to where I felt like I was given the tools before I had kids and knew the rules or the way to handle this situation. I didn't. I didn't. And being just told not to have a child is it's not detailed information on why I don't or why I wouldn't. So I was given like if you get with somebody and you and this person have good chemistry and y'all feel like y'all both want to be in a relationship and want to carry on a family. I asked all these questions. These niggas was lying. They was gay and they was never going to. If I'd stayed around that person, I probably would have ended up in jail or dead or something. At that time, we were so young and caught up in the material world of this place and how things were going in our areas and what we were seeing and being taught was really, really a big thing in our lives during that time. Okay, you got to remember, what did these people see when they was growing up? Well, niggas was out here beating on they women, you know. Okay, so they was out here beating on these women. They were out here smashing each other, keeping it a secret. They were out here going to reckless parties, sleeping with all type of people. It wasn't even just women. They were sleeping with all type. I think they were sleeping with each other back then in groups of friends and family members and cousins and shit. I don't know. I just never got involved with a lot of that stuff. I never would go to like these big parties or when people, friends and shit got together and went to like weekend gatherings and hangouts. I didn't do none of that stuff. And my mama wasn't gonna let me. She was a witness. She was gonna tell me no. So I just didn't even bother to ask or try to go or lie and go over a family member house and say I'm over their house because the family members that I would go over, she would make sure it would be close by just in case she needed me to do something like go to the store. So my life was not like people tried to make like I just had so much freedom. No, if I didn't have no freedom, she had access to any of the other brothers that was there, like my brother Mel before he left. You feel me? If she had access to him, she would have told him to come snatch my ass up and come do something to me, eat. So no, nobody was equipped with the knowledge on how to take care or raise a child or to bring them in. Nobody gave me that. All she said was no. There was no explanation until I started going like around the corner because my mama didn't really, she owned a TV, but nobody turned on that fucking TV. It was like niggas was clowning that little, what was it, a 12-inch black and white, or even if it was a color, it was a 12-inch or something like that. Wasn't even 19 probably. I don't know. This TV was really little. And then at this point, I think it had like a wire hanger somewhere on it. It was old. So if I went around the corner of the family house because auntie and uncle worked, they had BET or they had, the latest whatever was coming on TV, 106 in Park or whatever was coming on at that time. I could go around there and watch TV and just be cool when nobody be there, everybody gone, or one of the family members there. My auntie probably resting. She there with the dogs. Every uncle at work. I don't know where her kids are, but I'm one of the kids that come in and out of their house frequently because they didn't help raise me too. So they trust me being there. I ain't never stole nothing from them, no money or nothing come up missing around them. They expected me to be the decent person that they all raised us to be. It wasn't just raising me, they was raising all of us like this. And we had to all be around each other, respectable to each other's, supposed to be to each other's feelings too. But see, when it wasn't eyes on them kids, they was saying all type of shit to me, which is some of the shit that I knew bitches had a problem with me because you can't be that evil. Like I watch motherfuckers from when we grow up go from sweet kids to bitches talking shit to me and making little comments because of them elevating or something. They was trying to make this. I didn't never really do competition unless I was in one for real. I never brought that shit out into family and making us compete at nothing. With the kids, it was more so I brought competition with them just so I can see the different gifts or who can do what. So I made them compete to see what was there inside of the different people that was there. Maybe that's how everybody. That's why competition is here on us, so somebody can see who can do what. And when they see who can do what, they just really want to kill them. So this is why people they dimming their life. They dimming their light around here because they know that they don't want to die. Motherfuckers out here jealous. They that hateful and they that evil. I go out here, God give me a Lex. You know how many people gonna be turning up their nose trying to make sure they ride past me fast because they in some little shooter and they not. I'm serious. I've seen these people do this weird ass shit, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you, bitch? I forbid God give me something, you know what I'm saying? And I gotta go out here and be around these people and motherfuckers try to shoot you in the head or you cannot have nothing around people that are spiritually, mentally dead. They're dead. And I'm saying mentally because do they ever think that those thoughts that are going through their head at the time that they're going through their head, that those are responsible adult thoughts? And On most of these murderers and killers ends, what they think they're doing is responsible by killing somebody else to get what it is that they need so that they can be responsible for their responsibilities. See, you might have killed that person for the rest of their life for that little bit of money that was in their head to feed your kid for a night. You know what I'm saying? And they had to die for a night. Just for a night. That's crazy. And then you still gonna have to try to figure it out anyway from there. So I don't get the point of killing it. It makes no sense. We lost talent like Aaliyah for no fucking reason. Her energy been around this motherfucker tearing these bitches up too. They gonna fuck Clive up though. They gonna haunt you. You can go disappear if you want to. They gonna find you and kill the shit out of your old ass. I'm not playing with him. It's something about his energy. I never liked it either. I never liked it, but I never liked it from a long time ago. Something I seen when I was a kid when we had the big satellites sitting on the motherfucking ground in front of your yard type of shit. This how old this is. This how old they been on Quincy and Clive for years. It ain't just Clive. It's been Quincy Jones. It's been Clive Davis. It's been a lot of them. But I feel that the way Quincy do it is more like, you are what you are. I'm not forcing you. But if you need some more money, I can send you over to these people. And that just happened to be Puff Daddy and them. And then if they felt like they wanted to pay you more money for the night, or if you was worth the act that they performed on you, they may have given you some money or something. I don't know. But there was a whole nother little down low ass business being ran behind this industry. And that's what they're trying to expose. But the gatekeepers are the older people. And these older people have been keeping all the money for themselves because they're trying to build wealth for their families off of us. Off of us, bitch. Tax dollars and shit go up when it goes to the wealthy. Once you get into that bracket, it's ball game. You get to grab some O's you ain't never had before. I'm serious. You hit that tax bracket, it's O's, it's zeros that you never knew that was even there. It's like a ceiling debt floor. Because it can bottom out at any time. You feel me? And then it can just stop. So you got to figure out how do they keep this money? Keep a system running that keeps it flowing back to them and nobody else. It don't never touch the hands of these people who really worked and put. They make us work for free, for real. We're not even working what we're worth around here. So nobody wants to work no more. And I don't blame them. Because I'm somebody who been working. I ain't just been making kids, bitch. I worked before I had children. And I damn sure work after now. You can find my name on something that's got work attached to it, bitch. So people are mad because of who you are and what you can do and what your talent is. And seeing that evil in kids change as I was coming up on them, it was just weird because some of the stuff that bitches started saying to me just made me want to choke the fuck out of a bitch. So I had to get away from them. Because I knew I was just going to wind up being in jail for beating this bitch ass or making sure she was dead. As soon as I would break your neck, bitch. Yeah, I would bust and break your neck, nigga. I don't care about what they saying about Busta Rhymes. He not going to hide that shit either. If it come out, he like, if it come out, it come out. He don't care. They've been making their money through whatever spell work, whatever voodoo, and they've always felt like this was the way to beat those people or be on their level. Now they trying to make a flip and they trying to kill black people to make them see this what black people are getting caught up in that shit at. They made this system to make it look like even the melanated man can make it. And they can't. They'll take that shit and expose everybody and flip it and make them all fall down again. And then we got to start all over again. So the new artists who coming out now would be like Taylor Swift. These new people who done been out here doing little Ariana Grande. What I don't even know their names. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. These are probably older kids too. They probably older now than they damn self. Cause I'm older than them. And them some kids that my kids was watching. And they're damn near in their 30s. So it's other names, you know what I'm saying, that's coming out now. We got Tiny and T.I. and them kids and shit coming up. We got people coming up. So now they're about to take the industry and flip that bitch. Let's see what the good kids can do. What can they bring out? How can they change? See, Mike said you got to change the world. And evil has to die in order for that change to be made. It's just the truth. And evil keep trying not to die. They keep trying to be evil around here. But they not realizing it's getting them to be an early bird in the cage. They keep committing all these crimes. And these people, they don't care what they put on you. They don't care what they put on you. They don't. Everything that's looped to the government is a damn scam and a lie. They know it's a damn scam. Ain't nobody should be around this bitch begging no government to eat. They should just be giving that shit to people. It's fake food, bitch. You giving me money to go buy products that's gonna make me die. You've been making me work for what you killing me in my country to die off of. I should sue the fuck out of America. You apple pie eating assholes. Don't fuck with me. My life is very valuable, bitch. If I could prove that I've been eating on plastic my whole life, bitch, is you crazy? I'm finna sue the shit out of America. And most Americans can. Like I said, you need to be trying to get people money in their hand and sit y'all weird asses down because you don't look better than nobody else here with your dirty ass. We don't care about your BBLs. Them bitches stank, obviously. If you go do your research, them hoes asses stank. And niggas don't like them bitches for real. They just want a simple woman that they can just build a family with and be happy with. Them little side hoes is BBLs. They the ones getting them bitches. Because they out here selling they pussy hoes and trying to reconstruct them motherfuckers. So you ain't gonna even know no more. So niggas like, fuck it. All we can trust is ourselves. So they fucking each other, bitch. They don't trust you nasty motherfuckers. They don't want to waste their time coming to go search behind no woman that they know ain't shit. And that's what them BBLs starting to stand out for. A trashy whore who ain't shit for real. But that's all they ever were in the first place. They been y'all little prostitutes who like, well, what these niggas like. And them niggas who like that shit be BBL niggas. That's what we gonna start broke, busted ass losers. Because if that's all you see is a body shape, is a woman's shape, and that's why you chose her, because she got a pretty face and a nice shape. Most of this loser ass music they used to make back in the day, them rap songs. Most of the songs we like, pointing to a bitch's ass, her features, they colors. You're teaching prejudice and impartiality in others. And that's what they letting out in the industry. It's time to let it. You sit your old ass down. The system about to flip. As above, so below. It's over. Sit your ass down and get the hell back. Get the hell back. I send your ass back to the pits. Fire, you fucking demons. Every demon that's here, that's present in our world, will be shut down because God says so. He don't care how many of them he hurled from the heavens, bitch. He gonna grab your ass right back up with the spirit of the Holy Spirit of Jesus because he died here. He's doing nothing but converting demons to angels. It's like an everlasting cycle around this bitch coming from this place. And God keeps laughing because he like, for everyone that leave, I have several more that come back. They don't even like it down here. It's God will do whatever. He locking their ass up and reproving them probably. Go back out here and show me that you can make this right. You see, them his kids. And we ain't no fight up against them. You ain't understand. Good will prevail. I'll see y'all on the next video. Stay safe. Make sure you realize that these are past, present, and future energies in these videos. These are contents of my own, none suggested of the people that I have mentioned in these videos or the makers of brands of clothes or whoever. It's all my idea, my thoughts, and the sentiments of whoever I am and feel as an individual in America. Have a great day. Stay safe.